What's going on, everybody? 5 days no frickin' ScottJAw here with an invasion update video. Now, instead of doing a video as soon as the update came out talking about what we're gonna get and how cool everything is, I wanted to actually take some time, play it, get up in them guts, if you will, and actually know and like have an opinion on what I'm talking about. So I've been playing for about 10 hours now. I've played all the maps over and over and over and over. And I think I've come to a conclusion about how I feel about this update. And 8 out of 10, I would get Aliens drunk again. It's pretty good. It's a community update, so you basically know what you're going to get from a community update. Not to mention that if you follow like TF2, our TF2 on Reddit and everything, pretty much everything that was going to be in the update was leaked prior. There was drama and delays, things like that. But all in all, it's out. It's a solid update, and the fact that we're still getting updates 8 years later is pretty freaking exciting. Now, community updates, you know you're more than likely going to see a short. The one for Invasion, it's solid, and the only thing that I didn't like about it, which it's not even really a criticism of the short, it's the fact that there's no exposition. Like, I'm a huge TF2 lore junkie, so the fact that there's no explanation as to why the aliens are invading, like prior to the update there was a lot of hype that, you know, it's going to show pyros and alien and all this other stuff, and it just kind of showed that the aliens came. But why? I want to know why. David Duchovny, he wants to know why too. The truth's out there. Harry101 UK, please, why do the aliens invade Earth? I want to know this. So you have the short, you have the pass, which I guess is a new staple to community updates, and we'll talk about that towards the end of the video after I get all the good stuff out. The pass, you have the cosmetics, which are all solid. Basically, you have a bunch of cosmetics that are alien themed, a bunch of sets, and the way that the crates are set up now, it's going to be very, very expensive to get all of the sets if you want to get like the full sniper outfit, or there's like 4 cosmetics for pyro. So you can get those. You can also get the reskins of the weapons. There is a pistol, a Wrangler, a Machina, and then a Bat Saber, which is a reskin of the Scout Melee Bat. And anytime you kill something with the 3 of those, because obviously you can't kill anything with the Wrangler, it kind of disintegrates the enemy like a flog, which is really freaking cool. The actual weapons are in, you know, multiple qualities, which I'm not a fan of, but they're all pretty solid, and I can understand why people are going crazy about them, because just the simple fact that you can disintegrate people is awesome. And then the big thing about the update were the 4 new maps. Now, Probed, it's a UEAK crash map. It's been out for a while, and I believe all of these maps were part of the Mercs vs. Aliens contest that TF2 maps had earlier in the year. But I've played Probe multiple times. It's a great map. It's a solid, straightforward Koth map. Great design. If you get pulled up into the beam, you go into a little room that's reminiscent of the Halloween updates from the past, like Loot Island, where you'd go through the door, you get Uber or critted when you come out, and you can just like wipe everybody out from it. Pretty straightforward gameplay as well, but watch out because the sentry nests are insane on this map. As everybody knows, my #1 gripe in TF2, the only thing I complain about on a regular basis to people is engineers on Koth. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it, and the engineers are in full force right now, at least on the Valve pubs, which, you know, is pretty much what you're going to play if you want to play this rotation of maps. So Probed is good. The next one is 2 for Invasion. Looks beautiful. You have a crashed spaceship, you have a bunch of propaganda posters all over the wall, you have puddles of alien spunk everywhere. It's a really good looking map, but here's the thing, at the end of the day, it's still Sniper Sentry Fort, and 2 Fort's probably my least favorite map in the game at this point, for the simple fact that it's the same thing every single time. You're going to have a bunch of snipers sniping across the map, you're going to have 94 sentries down in the intel area. So I don't really play CTF ever, and I'll play like every now and then if friends want to, but I played this map a couple times, probably won't do it again, but it does look really good. And then Beer, or Beer, however you pronounce it, is an arena map, which I'm very excited to see arena in a quick play rotation. I think arena is a great game mode, and I really wish that it would take off more, but you just don't see too many people playing it. So the map's solid, you have a nice open area in the middle, you have a couple points that you have to cap. My only gripe with this is the fact that since it's in quick play on Valve pubs, there are random crits. Now, if you're going to play arena, you don't really want to step outside of your spawn, run up a little bit, and then get critted randomly, and then have to, you know, not respawn the rest of the game. And then the way they have it set up is if you lose, there's a chance you have to sit out and wait until the next round is over in order to even play again. But besides that, arena is a great game mode, and it's quite a good time. So buy another good one. And then finally, the crown jewel of the Invasion update is Watergate. Now, Watergate is a custom game mode where the whole point of the game is to kill everybody, pick up beer, which, you know, hey, it's an M game, so everybody just gets wasted. You pick up the beer, you go into the beam, you give it to the aliens, and you get them drunk enough where they crash their spaceship. I don't know which map maker came up with this, but it's a great concept. I love it. It's a lot of fun. And the map, it's pretty solid too. There are more layers than a kid that shops to Abercrombie. Like, you can go so many different places on this map, and it's a lot of fun. My only gripe on this one is it's not even really a gripe because you have to be smart to play it. One, up at the top, right where the beam is coming, there's a little ledge, and people put sentries up there all the time, and they basically wipe out the entire area, which is cool. I mean, you're defending. I'm not bashing sentries on this one, only on Koths. But it wipes out everybody, so you have to be cognizant of that. And then also on each side, you can parkour your way up onto this little roof area and then just snipe. You have pretty much full reign of the front area where the beam actually starts to come in. So you have to pay attention and watch out here, because more than likely, if you're running out of one of the spawn areas, you're going to get sniped, regardless of if you're on red or blue. Now, I've noticed also when playing, it usually ends in a total steamroll of the other team. It's not like a close game. I don't think I've played really close games of Watergate. It's always one team just destroys the other. Now, this could just be bad pub luck for you, or, you know, the way it's set up. Maybe they are taking advantage of the sentry spots, the sniper spots, things like that, but it's really strange. And it could just be the fact that you're playing with random people. I don't know. So, all in all, Invasion was a really strong update. I had no hype built up for this update, so when it came out, I just got to enjoy it. There was no disappointment for me as far as the actual update goes. Now, what I'm going to talk about is really the only gripe about this update, and it's not even really a gripe, it's like a personal preference. So, remember, it's my opinion. If you don't agree with me, cool, definitely state your case. You can argue in the comment section or something, but like, a billion people love coffee. I hate it. I don't go calling people to drink coffee stupid. So keep it classy, San Diego, in the comment section. Now, the new way of Valve doing updates, it started, like the writing was kind of on the wall earlier on. Halloween 2014, they switched up the crates, and instead of just getting like a haunted, like you did the year before, they turned haunteds into stranges, and you could get one of two qualities. Okay, that's not that bad. You know, fast forward to the Duck Journal. Well, people paid just to keep track of stuff. Yes, we paid. That's why gunmetal came about. The gunmetal, they added in the different crates, the tiered weapons, basically taking the whole CSGO style, putting it over into TF2. I don't like it. I don't like the fact that there's 37 different qualities of weapons. You know, before when you would open a crate, you would get either a strange or an unusual. And you would either get like a good strange or a bad strange. They still had the different tiers, but it was just handled differently. Now in the Invasion update, first off, you have to pay $2 for the Invasion Pass just to get crates. So you can still play everything in the game, but you're not going to get crate drops. And you know, the Invasion token, it goes towards the community. They get 100% of it, as well as the map packs. Make sure you buy your map packs if you're going to be spending money, because it all goes to the community, the people that made this stuff for us. So that's awesome. You know, I bought those. The crates aren't dropping. Like, it's been 5 days of me playing, probably 10, 12 hours, and I haven't received a single crate. Now, on Reddit, people are saying that part of the weekly item drop, then people are saying that they're not. So I don't know, but usually, you know, the reset is on Thursday. So people that play Team Fortress on a regular basis, you've run out of drops by the beginning of the week. So they started the update on a Tuesday. Most people weren't resetting until Thursday. That kind of bugged me, just because it feels like the people that are passionate and loyal to the game kind of got fucked on that one a little bit. But like I said, that's just an observation. I don't know if that really happened or if it was just me. Now, the whole tier thing, I don't like it, and I think that's what Valve is going for. Like, they've shown us that they're going to charge us now for playing the game, which they always did with microtransactions and everything. They were all purely cosmetic, and that's cool. Like, I know Valve's a company. I know that they need to make money. I don't have an issue with that. I don't like change like most people. So now that it's changing and going a different route, it kind of makes me step back and look at like what I'm willing to give and not give. I've always been a fan of, you know, speaking with your wallet. I boycotted EA games for like 3 years because I didn't like how they handled some things. So it's just kind of going that route. And then probably the biggest issue that I have with it is usually when Valve does an update, they'll add stuff in the crates, and then they'll add anything in the market. So if you want to buy it, you can just go to the market, you'll pay a lot more, but you have the item. Now, the only thing I really want from this update is the taunt. I think it's a great taunt. It's kind of sad that we can't just go buy it, and I'm assuming nothing was put in the market to kind of force people to buy keys and unlock, hoping to get good stuff. And plus, I think Valve, the majority of the money they make is off of keys. So the community, they get the money for the maps and the passes, but Valve's going to get the majority of the money for the keys. That's fine. Valve needs to make money. But I feel bad for the people that actually made cosmetics, made weaponry skins, and you know, the person that made the taunt, because the little tiny portion of cut that they're going to get from each key being sold, as opposed to the 30% they would get if the item was actually sold on the market, is huge. Like, it could be the difference between someone making like $1,000 versus $10,000. And you know, even though people make items and do community stuff because they love the game, they're still putting their time into it, and they should be compensated to an extent. So that kind of bugs me that they didn't do that. Hopefully at the end of the event they'll add the stuff to the store later so that people can still get their money, and we as consumer / players can get the items that we actually want. So it's not really a gripe. I understand why they're doing everything. I just don't like it, and I'm sure there's other people in the comment section that don't like it as well. And then there's the traders. Like, I've had discussions with people that are so extremely happy about the different quality and tiers and stuff like that, because it actually helps fuel their trading economy, which I'm not really a part of, so it doesn't mean anything to me. That's my 2 cents on the Invasion update. All in all, I think it's really good, and I'm extremely excited for what the rest of the year is going to bring us, because we have at least 2 or 3 more updates. And that's it. Let me know in the comment section what you guys thought of Invasion. Was it worth the wait? Are you happy? Are you sad? Are you feeling bad? I don't know where that came from, but that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Till next time. Peace.
You know you have to pay $2 for the chance to get crates, right?
You know, just stop.
And then you have to pay again for a key just for a chance at anything good. It probably won't be worth the key. Oh, and you're not even guaranteed a strange anymore.
You shut up!